iba a hablar español según.
Sí, como usted quiera.
No, pues gracias a toda la comunidad latina, hispana, mexicano, de todo, que están ahí siempre también. Y gracias por su apoyo. Gracias por siempre estar ahí y por su paciencia cuando está bien ocupado. Pues tratamos lo mejor de hacerlo más rápido y bien. Y han sido pacientes y han estado ahí. Sin ustedes, pues el restaurante no es nada. Sin ustedes, si no hay negocio, pues no hay restaurante. Paso Robles Podcast.
Because, it's a small town, so there's always...
Fine.
I'm fine. Yeah, how are you guys? Okay, let's go around and just introduce yourselves and what the business you're promoting. So we'll start with you, Oscar. My name is Oscar Duh. I'm the owner, operator, or something like that,
And the cook, owner.
Yeah, go for it. You're the cook?
Yeah.
Owner? Part owner?
Part owner. What else?
Don't look at me.
¿Ya empezó?
Yeah, we're going.
Oh, okay.
It's natural,
Okay. Hello, my name is Oscar Torres, and I'm the cook and the part owner of Agape Coffee House restaurant in Paso Robles. And hello, guys.
Awesome. Next. Good. Down the line.
My name is Noemi Torres, and I'm Oscar's wife, and I work at Agape Coffee House.
My name is Susana Martinez, and I'm Leo's wife, and I'm part owner on the Agape restaurant.
That was too short. Hey guys, my name is Leo Martinez. I'm also co-owners with Oscar and Noemi and my wife, and I run the front of the house operations and administration.
Awesome. So we got Oscar, Noemi, right? Susana, and Leo. Why do I want to say Luis for some reason every time? Every time I see him, like, hey, wait, I don't want to get it right. I don't want to get it wrong.
Yeah.
So you guys got a spot where a lot of people are familiar with, because if you grew up here, you used to go to Sizzlers over there, you go to Cool Hand Luke. So the fact that and there used to be like an Italian place there or something like that.
Yeah,
so tell me how that kind of started, because that's a pretty cool spot to have, especially like kind of off downtown, but still in downtown. And what made you decide in that spot? Were there other spots available? Like, I'm just curious about that part. If we don't want to talk about that part, we can just say, hey, skip.
No.
Well, we had our a previous what would you call it? A broker that was helping us, and he actually let us know, hey, that's gonna come up open if you guys are interested. And at the time, we were like, no, I don't think it's for us. We're not looking right now. And then some months went by, and then he reached out again, and we went to go have a look with Leo and Susie, and then we just decided to go for it. We saw it was a lot different, so we wanted to make changes, and then that's how that came to be. And then the name, Oscar could tell you more about the name, or Leo.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm from Paso. You guys are from Paso. We kind of grew up here, and you've all worked in the food industry and the restaurant industry for a very long time. So the next logical step is to be owning or operating something of your own. But yeah, Agape is a very interesting name. What does it mean, Oscar? Like, how did you come up with that name?
Agape is a word from the Greek alphabet.
Okay.
The old one, the old Greek, which means unconditional love.
Okay.
Like, we believers in the Lord Jesus Christ, and that word is in John 3:16, where it says, "For God so loved the world." The word "love" means agape. That it was written in old Greek. That's what we got it from.
Okay.
Like the love that God shows to the world, you know, and it means a lot to us because we are believers, and that's where we got the name from. And 839 is Romans 8:39, which means that nothing can separate us from the love of God. That's part of the verse, but it's longer. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it right there. So you can look at it, Romans 8:39.
Romans 8:39, and that's in your the business
Yeah.
name to it, everything. Yeah, that's like, I was asking Noemi's like, hey, what does this mean? And she goes, it's a Bible verse. And I'm like, and I was just like, okay, I'll have to look it up. And I figured it was a Bible verse, but I'm just random, I'm just asking. But it's so how long have you guys been in business? I want to say not too long, right?
2 years.
3
Will
years.
be 2 years. December 22nd
3 years?
or
No,
two.
2 years.
Almost a year.
Almost. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Leo, in those 2 years, how have you seen the business? Like at the beginning, was it busy, or are you like, what have you guys seen it grow? Because it's the first 5 years that kind of tells you what you're gonna do in this world with that business, right? So, talk to me a little bit about the front of the house. What is that looking like in the last 2 years?
So when we started, just like any other business, it wasn't where we wanted to be, but we wanted to do a slow opening. And a lot of people know Oscar, Noemi, and I know some people. We know some people too. Mm-hmm. So when we opened, it wasn't a soft open. We were surprised. We got a new menu, new system, new crew. So. The response from the community has been very very blessed. We didn't do a lot of promotion because we wanted to learn the menu and learn the system, but we have seen it grow little by little, and to this day we also see like word of mouth. People go in and they refer other people, family members. So that's basically our how we get our guests. Mm-hmm. They have come and say, you want to offer DoorDash, you want to offer this. We don't want to do that, because then we don't want to be too overwhelmed, and then we won't be able to provide the service to the local community. So they keep pushing, you want to do this, you can make so much. It's not about that. It's a family restaurant. We want the people to feel welcome, to really feel the agape. And also one thing, we have in the restaurant is taste in love in every dish. And we like our guests to see that we really care about them, and that we really appreciate them supporting the restaurant. So yeah, we've seen a grow in these 2 years, and we were very blessed for that.
So a lot of it was word of mouth, right? Because I even had a short conversation with Noemi about like website and stuff like that. And for me, I saw you guys. I started driving by there because I go to the HBA meetings, the Hispanic Business Association, and I was like, oh look, there's a breakfast place. I thought it was Italian, but you guys already been open for a year. So I'm like, for me, I was like, oh, I'm catching up. And then I finally had the food, and I'm just like, okay, this is the place I'm coming to, because it's really, really good. But you can definitely tell there's experience behind it, not just some other, breakfast joint or something like that. Yeah. And you guys just mainly focus on breakfast and lunch? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, and I was just like, okay. And there's a few other breakfast places that opened up around the same time. Is Paso just becoming a breakfast place? Are people waking up that early just to eat breakfast? Like, what are you guys' thoughts on that kind of the industry of that, what's going on in Paso? Because Paso's growing. This is Paso's podcast, and why not Tascadero, Templeton, and stuff like that?
I think a lot of it has to do with tourism. Paso is becoming like a destination wedding place, wine industry, obviously. So I think a lot of it, not that we're gearing towards tourists, because we would like to focus. We love our tourists, but we love our local community even more. They're the ones that support us, when in the winter and everything like that. And they are actually the ones that bring in more people. So I think it has to do, and since I remember, I've worked, like you said, Oscar and I, we have been involved in restaurants for over 20 years now. Over 20 years. And I've always remember just like Tacha Paso used to be 622, Cowgirl, Vic's, 622, and then you have your fine dining downtown, of course. Yeah. So I think a lot of it is just, I don't know, what customer you're actually trying to focus on.
Yeah. Yeah, because for me, it's like when I do have that random morning off that I can go have breakfast with the kids or something like that, or with a meeting or something. We go through our list in our heads, like, okay, where can we eat? We don't want to always go to like Denny's. Denny's is like a 1 o'clock in the morning thing for us. But but we start looking and it's like, okay, let's go to Joe's place. I'm like, yeah, they're always busy. Let's go to what's it called? The Untitled Paso. They're always busy. And we thought because you guys were newer, you wouldn't be as busy, but we were absolutely wrong. And like that's so cool to see because like I didn't know who was owning it. I knew you worked there, but I didn't actually know the full scope of it. But the fact that it's you guys like makes me like really warm inside. Like, oh, this is really, really cool. Like I know the people. Yeah. So why not dinner? Because you've worked in dinner places too, not just breakfast. Why not dinner? Why breakfast?
This episode is sponsored by Santos Bros Plumbing. Are you in need of a dependable and effective plumber you can trust? Look no further than Santos Bros Plumbing, your trusted local plumbers in Paso Robles, California. Call them now at 805-360-4679. That's Santos Bros Plumbing. This episode is sponsored by Lion Pro Flooring. Give new life to your floors with beautiful, professionally installed flooring. Whether it's hardwood, luxury vinyl, or carpet, your home deserves a quality you can feel and craftsmanship you can trust. Serving Paso Robles and all of SLO County, Lion Pro Flooring is your local expert in transforming spaces. Call or text 805-712-3710 for a free estimate today. That's 805-712-3710, Lion Pro Flooring, when quality matters. This episode is sponsored by Valeria Noves with RE/MAX, your local real estate expert here in the Paso Robles and Central Coast. Whether it's your first home or your forever home, Valeria makes the process smooth, personal, and stress-free. She's bilingual, experienced, and ready to help. ¿Hablas español? Ella también. Call Valeria today at 805-212-6387 and let's get you a home.
Because we want to focus on our family.
Okay.
We have both of our families. We have 4 kids each. And we want to focus on our family. We have our faith. And then we have our church family. So we want to make priorities. And so that was mainly part of it. That's also why we close on Sundays. Because we have our church service and everyone but me, it's part of the praise and worship team. So we can't operate on one person. So that's mainly also why, that we don't open for dinner. A lot of people request it, but we have kids, we want to have a life.
I don't know, other thoughts.
And it's kind of really hard to get a crew to leave them doing dinner.
Oh yeah.
When you're not there, And we got family, 4, 1 in the way, by the way. And church, and we don't want to burn ourselves, And it's been good. Can't complain, Like Leo said, the community has supported us to this day, and we want to focus on them, on that. And another thing, you say, why not Tascadero? Why not? I'm not bragging, but it's Paso Robles. You know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong, Like, we got a lot of weddings over here from all over the country, even outside the country. And they want to eat breakfast. They want to have good dinner, And we got great breakfast places and great dinner places. So that's my thought,
Yeah. We were talking about the coffee because the little logo is here when we're trying to promote you guys. But how'd you guys decide like whose coffee you want to serve? Who decided on cinnamon rolls to be served every day? That pie, like that's good because you go everywhere else. It's just there's not a lot of pastries around here unless it's like specifically just a bakery place, right? So like, who's making those ultimate decisions? There's 4 of you. Is it just 4 of you that decide these options?
Yeah.
There's no 5th person to like tie break things.
So far we have not needed a 5th person.
Okay.
I mean, I had the recipe, and it's a good recipe, and we made it better. adding and taking out some ingredients that I can say. And
Love, there you go.
and the love, you know. And I got a right hand, and he's from Mazatlan, my hometown, my childhood friend. And I have a recipe, and he was like, "Oh, if we change these for these, it will be better. It will be softer. It will be." And we did it. I'm not like, "Oh no, it's my recipe." No, if you come with something better than my recipe, I will take it. You know, and that's what happened. And we make it every day now. You know, and it's been good. It's been good. Homemade.
Yeah, I think what he said is, I think we've learned to not try to do everything ourselves.
Yeah.
So, like he said, he has a childhood friend. His name is Jesus, and you probably see him. We call him Chef because he actually has a chef license,
like culinary
degree. And but he's a baker. He's a great baker. And if anyone has tried our cornbread muffins, he actually came up with that. We were like, "Hey, we want some muffins," and he made like 3, and then we tasted them and we picked. And everyone loved the corn muffins. And same with the cinnamon rolls. And they want to make so many other like recipes. It's just, thank
Too
God
much.
we're busy. We're like, it's so sometimes they don't even have time to make the special of the day because it gets busy, and so it's good.
Yeah. So your location's amazing. The food's great. I've had it multiple times. I can review you guys. I know we gotta hear from Susanna here.
Yeah.
Susanna, what did you do in the past? Were you always in the food industry, or did you do something else?
This episode is sponsored by Western Janitor Supply. They have cleaning supplies and equipment for any workplace. Call today at 805-238-2112. They provide an extensive line of chemicals, paper products, and floor equipment. Again, that's Western Janitor Supply, located in downtown Paso Robles. This episode is brought to you by Red Scooter Deli on 6th Street. Craving something delicious in Paso Robles? Red Scooter Deli on 6th Street has you covered. Enjoy tasty sandwiches, fresh salads, and smoothies like the Banana Nut Blast, my personal favorite. Kick back on the covered patio, sip on a cold beer and wine, and enjoy the easy parking. Order online for pickup or dine-in. And here's a treat. Use promo code PODCAST for $5 off your next order. That's PODCAST for $5 off your next order. Open daily from 6:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Red Scooter Deli. Local flavor, fast and fresh. This episode is brought to you by the White Wave Wellness. Choose to live a healthy and fulfilling life. Wellness is more than being free from illness. It is a process of change and growth towards a mentally and physically healthy lifestyle. Reach out to Jennifer Hale to learn more about how this water can change your life.
No, I just go and help sometimes on Saturdays as a hostess. To me, honestly, a restaurant, I don't know how they do it. It's overwhelming for me. I'm more like in the back. I have my own job, so I have high respect for all of them. Now, when I go to a restaurant, I have more patience because I see what goes behind, everything. I'm like, so I used to be like, where's my food, and now I'm like, oh, I get it. But I'm just cheering for them. They're all like my husband. He's been in the restaurant business since he was like 16 too. Yeah. He started years back, and I don't know how they do it, but it's nice. I enjoy it when I go on Saturdays and talk to the people. It's really nice. I do enjoy that, meeting people from locals that come back, and then also people that come from other countries too. I'm surprised. We get a lot of tourists from Europe, and it's nice to hear the stories. So it is nice.
Yeah. Have you guys had any celebrities come in yet? Because celebrities are around here, but they just like to be incognito.
That's how we know.
No.
We had when Bronco had their concert, but they actually went to Cool Hand Looks. We were closed, so they had to take second bite. No, I was kidding.
But if you any celebrities, send them in.
But no, not that we've actually known of, I've seen bloggers like sit on the counter and they like actually like set up their camera and everything.
Yeah, like how do you approach them? Do they approach you? How does that work? Because I do social media, so I'm like,
the ones that we've had, they don't even like just because we see them. Yes,
they buy their own food.
Yeah, and then like after they're done, we talk to them and they pay for their food and everything. Like they don't really. And maybe that's what it's amazing that they probably already have like a steady follow on their page or something. And like the ones that I remember more, like they were on a trip along the coast. So they were just like choosing little destinations to stop by. And I don't know how they found Agape. This was like about a year ago. Yeah. But they just did, I'm assuming like a food review because that's mainly what they recorded.
Yeah.
But I never saw it. I didn't ask him, honestly. I think.
Like, what's your handle so I can go watch it?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's an interesting.
I don't know if Leo has seen anyone else.
Not that I know of. Yeah. I never seen like somebody like a celebrity, just like Bronco that day. But like I said, we were close. One person told me. Like outside in the patio, say, "Oh, did you see the U.S. coach, the soccer team?" But that's like I said, I saw the person, but I didn't know he was the coach. Yeah. I don't know if he was actually the coach because I don't. I really know.
Like him.
He said, "Yeah, he was him." I said, "Oh, really?" I didn't know it was him, but I can guarantee 100% it was him. But that's like the only person that I remember someone mentioning about.
You know, it's funny. I had this thought after I asked you guys, and I totally thought you guys were gonna say, "Oh, you're the celebrity that came."
Of course,
we had one. The guy from Paso Robles Podcast. You know, that's the guy.
I was just thinking about it.
Miguel and Valeria have come to the restaurant. So.
Yeah, and it's funny because I bring people there, or at least people have brought me, or bring them. But like that's our like it's one of those spots where like I know we're gonna be comfortable because we have we know the people who work there. We have those conversations. And then there's a couple other people there that work there, like Nate from Plumbing. Yeah.
You know, the other day I saw you guys eating lunch outside. I was like, wow, that's cool. You know, they really like it. It's not the first time.
Yeah,
they keep coming back.
It's not just because we're like promoting you guys, because we're like the food's good. Yeah, you know. So do you guys get when you go out of town? Right, you obviously take time off and stuff like that. You go to other restaurants.
Yes, we do.
Do you try to turn that off?
You can't turn it off, especially if you live with him.
Because you cook at home too, right?
Sometimes.
I cook at home, and then he becomes my critic.
He gives you 5% tip.
He's like, hey, that flame is too high. You gotta lower it. So.
No, I mean, you try not to enjoy the moment, but I can't help it, you know. I would tell her, oh, that's too much salt. It needs more salt, this or that. But I still eat the food, you know. I never send a plate back unless he has something that you should not be eating it.
Yeah.
I have to say this. He will not send a plate back. We've gone, we like to go on road trips outside of California, and we've gone to other restaurants, not in California. Let's clear that up. Yeah. And we found foil on like a chicken fried steak. And he's like, don't send it back. Just don't say anything. It's like, he's very...
I know how he feels, you know.
Yeah. So he at one time, and it seems that it always happens to me. I got a bacon that was like all curly, and so it was like burned on the part that it touched the grill, but the one that curled up was like not cooked. Yeah. He's like, just get something else. Just ask for something else. Like, don't complain. So I'm like, but they have to. And he's like, no, don't complain.
So what happens when you do complain? Because you said Oscar, you said you know how he feels, but what happens with the progress, what his flow. I'm assuming the flow gets messed up because now he has to go back and do something else. Yeah. But like, talk to me about that process. Let's say I got a foil in my chicken fried steak and I send it back. What goes through your mind?
It doesn't feel too good, but it's an opportunity for you and your crew to get better at it. You know, to be more cautious. Okay. I'm pounding this chicken fried. We make them fresh. Yes, you know. I'm pounding this chicken fried steak. I had to make sure there's nothing in it, you know, but meat. Yeah. And then I tell my guys, hey, we gotta pay attention on this. We gotta, we had this situation, and try to not do it again. Do it again, and get better at it. I like the feedbacks, right?
Yeah.
So I can get better, and I got good feedbacks, and you have to be cautious too to not get it on your head because you're not gonna keep getting better. There's always something new. There's always something you can do better. So you got a good feedback. You just take it as a gasolina, okay, I gotta keep going, and try to make it better. Don't stop.
No. Have you so before you had your own restaurant? Did you ever send food back?
Not really.
No, I mean,
Not me.
No.
I think it's because we've always worked in that industry, so it's kind of like.
When you Mexican, if you send a plate back to your mama, you get spanked.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys are. So Oscar, you're the cook. You're mostly the cook. Unless you're at home, then you try to leave it to Noemi. So Thanksgiving just came and went. Tell me how that was. Were you in charge of cooking? Were she's in charge of cooking? Did you guys cook any of it, or do you go to their house because he's the chef? Like, how do you get because obviously there's work-life balance, right?
Yeah.
But from what what I believe in is work-life integration. Mm-hmm. So whatever you do kind of fits in your world, or else it'll never work out. You'll always have that friction of spending time with family or spending time at work. Mm-hmm. And if you integrate it a little bit more, it kind of feels a better flow. You're always enjoying your time. So how did you guys handle Thanksgiving this time of year?
Well, we usually we've been friends for a long time. I mean, we've gone to the same church for like 15 years. Yeah. Regina and Sophie were like 1 year old, I think. I don't know. And so we've known each other for a long time, and like the past 5-6 years, we've done Thanksgiving, Christmas together, like both of our families, and then we will invite other friends. Mm-hmm. So this was, believe it or not, the first year they left us. No, it's. Like she said, restaurants can be so overwhelming that sometimes you just I think that's why we like road trips too, because we just get away. Mm-hmm. And so they took a little time off. And so for Thanksgiving, he did cook the ham, the mashed potatoes, corn, no turkey, because it was just going to be us. And I actually was sick. So that was it was not a very pleasant Thanksgiving.
You made tamales? You made tamales?
I made tamales, but yeah.
So Christmas is coming up. This is going to be your third Christmas or second Christmas? Second Christmas.
No, actually third. Because the first one...
Oh, 2020.
Yeah, the third one. At the restaurant, third.
For the restaurant, it's going to be third. Yeah. So is there a lot of people during Christmas time in Paso? I know Christmas Day or Christmas Eve is usually dead in Paso, or a lot of things are closed for,
Yeah.
But you guys are busy around Christmas time. Like, what does that look like? What do you anticipate? And then we can talk about what your plans are for the business.
So for us, most of December, you could say it's very steady. The week of December, we actually get very busy because Paso is in the middle of LA and San Francisco. Mm-hmm. So we get people from San Diego going north, and then San Francisco going south. Oh. And it's like it's a spot for them to stop, relax, and they have the Tesla stations. Mm-hmm. Right next to us. So every 20 minutes, people are charging, and they just go, "Oh, what is this? Oh, a coffee." Or they bring the whole family to relax for the trip. So we get it's a busy week for us. Yeah.
So were you guys there before the Tesla chargers or after the Tesla chargers?
We were there before.
You were there before, and were you guys looking out the window like, oh, what's going on out there? Like what did you guys think about the whole Tesla charging? Because I feel like that helps businesses a lot because it makes them stick around longer and spend a little bit more money and hang out more. But then you guys have a turnover rate. You would like a turnover rate of tables, right? Because you can't have somebody sitting there for 2 hours. You know? So how'd you feel about the Tesla chargers being there?
I think it like you said, it does bring people in and people from out of town. Most of them are from out of town.
Yeah.
And they do come, and I think most of the time I didn't know that Teslas charge super fast.
Oh, they
So
got the
they're
that's
literally
why.
in and out. At first, we were like, why are they so? Because we would be busy, and they're like, well, no, we gotta go. And it was like, oh, wow, it takes 10, 15 minutes for their car to charge. And then, and it's understandable. If you're on the road, you want to get back on the road.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, so we've learned that too. And so now they come, and we've been trying to get, like new products or learn how to we'll offer them. Well, if you're in a hurry, we have coffee, pastries that will not take as long as when you order a chicken fried steak. So that's kind of helps them. Okay, I'll take a muffin and a coffee. They sit at the bar, they finish it, and they take off. But yeah, but when they were building that, they just had it covered. We thought they were just fixing the parking lot, honestly, because we did not see anything with a Tesla logo or anything at all like that.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that those are there. Because, like I said, I grew up when Sizzler was there, and even Walter, his dad used to be the general manager there.
Oscar's mom worked at Sizzler's.
Yeah, like there's this whole, like, that area is just very, like, nostalgic for a lot of people. I remember walking up and down the steps. Back then, when I was a kid, it looked like this huge, like I was walking the pyramids almost, right? But now it's like, okay, it's a few steps up,
Yeah.
But it's funny how, like, when you're a kid, you see something, and so there's a lot of nostalgia in that parking lot alone.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy to see how much has changed since then, and what changes are gonna happen. What are your plans for the future of Agape?
Oh, that's a good question.
Second location?
To stay open. To stay open.
Yeah.
We've been. Some people have reached out sometimes to see if we want to open a second location.
Like investors?
Not investors. I would say more like brokers.
Oh, okay.
And like other people have come up and say, hey, I'm working on like a building over here. You guys would be great for it. And but then, like you said, that's such a, we get attached to people. At least I do. The owner of that building has been amazing to us. He comes in all the time, and he's always telling us that he's so happy that we're there. He has supported us. Like, he's just been amazing. So I think if we actually left that, it would be bittersweet.
Yeah.
But second location, it would have to be just like the perfect timing.
Yeah.
We believe when it's God, if God opens the door, then no one else can shut it. If he shuts the door, no matter what you do, you could have all the money in the world, it will not open.
Yeah.
So that's mainly for us, the focus of focusing on, well, is this, live and learn. Is this God's will? If it is, it'll happen. Things will go, smoothly and one thing after another. And if it's not, then we just have to wait. We're happy where we're at. And I don't know, Fosker, Leo, Susie have something else?
I mean, another location would be great, right? But like my wife says, we'll wait. We're not gonna rush anything. That's the way we think,
Yeah.
And that way it can be next month, 2 months. You don't know,
She might wake up one day, it's like, hey.
Yeah. So when we say we're waiting, it doesn't mean
Like forever.
Yeah, like forever. It could be 2 months, 3 months. You don't know. But yeah, another location will be great. People's asking. People is telling us, you should open another here and there. That's good,
Yeah.
They want more. So we'll wait the right way, the perfect way, that. And yeah.
I like what Leo said. before, like not to close that location, but to keep it open.
Yeah.
Because people that, like for example, we used to live in LA. We have our restaurants that we like, and when we go back to that same restaurant.
Yeah.
So same thing here. You know, we want people that visit us maybe 2 years ago that to come back and see us. You know. And yeah, maybe eventually have another location, but keep this one, you know, like it was our first, you know, restaurant, our first location, and I like it. It's nice.
And just to add something, what she just mentioned, we had people that came in like when we had like 6 months, and a year later, we came back. Yeah. We were here 6 months ago, and then some other people. Oh yeah, this is my second time since you opened. So that, the more you stay longer in one location, your guests are gonna keep growing throughout the years. Because like I said, we have a restaurant in LA. It's like 20, no more, like 30 years we've been visiting the restaurant, and then we go back and it's still there. Yeah. So it's nice to see the people, coming back to the restaurant.
Absolutely, especially from out of town, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good thing to have. Yeah, because I mean, I can sit here and tell you, hey, you guys should do this, you guys should do that. Mm-hmm. How do you guys filter that? I know you guys are pretty humble about it. Oh, you probably just say, oh, thanks, yeah, no, something to consider, stuff like that, and you have patience for what comes next. Was there patience for opening this up?
A lot.
There was a lot of patience opening this up. What can you share? Like, because obviously, once you made the decision, we're gonna open a restaurant. Mm-hmm. Patience kind of tested there.
I don't remember.
It's a blur.
No, but
like he means like the
whole process.
Yeah, I think once we I could say first, like us, we got together and said, because we didn't think we were gonna. I was happy working at the school. He was doing something else. But he loves cooking. He can't stay away. Like when we go on a road trip, he's like, oh, I missed the restaurant. I need to go back. And so that just came. When we got together, like to talk about becoming, like joining to open up a restaurant. I think that was the first step. And then, like I said, then they reached out to us again about that location. We went to go look at it, and then we said, okay, this is everything we have to do. And that's what started. Yeah, it was like 5 months previous to December. And we kind of pushed a little towards the end because we were like, we want to open right before December because we know Christmas and New Year's are kind of like your last holidays. January is kind of like takes a dip. So that was it. That was mainly it. We all agreed, and just like we said, we just went in there, cleaned it up, and just had a lot of friends support us and actually helped us with the work on there. Awesome. So yeah.
Well, it's a good place. It's a nice spot. The food is amazing. The people are great, and I think I see a bright future for you guys. I think the second location is probably going to happen sooner than you think, but that's just me. And I have other ideas I can talk to you guys about later. But thank you guys for being here on the show, and I'm hungry and I am going to go to
all right. Thank you guys. And we would just like to thank everyone that has visited Agape, and honestly, if it's once, twice, 3, 4, or locals that are there twice a week, 3 times a week, we very much appreciate everybody and all of their support. They make Agape what it is, honestly.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Oh yeah.
Well, I wanna darle. Yo a hablar español seguro.
Sí. Como usted quiera.
No, pues gracias a toda la comunidad latina, hispana, mexicano, de todo, que están ahí siempre también. Y gracias por su apoyo. Gracias por siempre estar ahí, por su paciencia cuando está bien ocupado. Pues tratamos lo mejor de hacerlo más rápido y bien, y han sido pacientes y han estado ahí. Sin ustedes, pues el restaurante no es nada. Sin ustedes, si no hay negocio, pues no hay restaurante, ¿verdad? Y gracias porque han sido bendición a mi familia, a la familia de Lío, a los trabajadores, porque pues obviamente si hay negocio ellos tienen trabajo y de parte del Agape, del grupo Agape, del restaurante Agape, le damos las gracias y sigan apoyándonos y sí, cuando vean algo que podemos mejorar, coméntenle a Lío, él siempre está enfrente, él es muy paciente. Si me dices a mí, a lo mejor te voy a decir que no, pero no. Pero, o sea, Lío siempre cuando ve algo o le dicen algo, él me viene a decir y pues tratamos de mejorar las cosas. And decir, all the people that doesn't speak Spanish, thank you. And for all your support, your love, your patience, and for keep supporting us. And when you have a complaint, tell us. We're not perfect, you know. But if you don't tell us, we're not going to get better because we think we're doing good. Mm-hmm. But we love your feedback, like word of mouth or gel, whatever. We got good reviews mostly, but some bad ones. And we learn from them, you know. Yeah. We learn from them, and thank you because it seems that you care, you know. And we like that. We love that. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.